Hi, I'm Kat, and in this presentation I'm going to be talking about how communication works and what factors I think are most important in a conversation. First, we're going to watch this clip from The Office, and this video is going to show how important nonverbal communication is in a conversation.
Okay, when you're selling to women, it is crucial that you listen, Dwight. Also, you want to respect their... Are you listening now?
Yes.
Okay, well you have to show us.
That's impossible. Listening happens in the ear and in the brain. I mean, some organisms have external hairs that vibrate to indicate auditory stimulation, but unfortunately, our external hairs don't vibrate at all.
Huh. Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
A little smile and a nod shows that I hear you. Got it?
Kind of.
Nellie, why don't you tell Dwight what we were doing earlier today, and Dwight, you show us that you're listening.
Well, we were in the warehouse where we were discussing the mural that I commissioned Pam to paint there. We were talking about the colour schemes and the major themes we want to hit. Children of the world coming together, cutting down trees to make paper, but not in a child laboury way.
It's just up and down. Just a regular nod, like a person.
I am a person.
Of
Yes.
course, you're a personal.
Yeah.
We can do this, all right? And then we thought I can't carry on with that face. Look at it, I'm going to get nightmares with that face. I mean, he looks like he is labouring over a stool having just eaten human flesh.
It's a bit extreme.
No, I'm sorry, but that is true.
He's screwed. The meeting's in less than an hour.
Oh, all right, God, Dwight, just ignore every instinct you have. It's all garbage, okay? You're the woman, I'm the salesman. Watch what I do and try to learn.
Okay, I'm the woman. I'm a woman. Good?
Miss Thomas, so good to see you.
Hello.
Lord, those your kids are so cute. They could be models.
Thank you. I'm so proud of them. I carried each one of them for 9 months inside of my torso and then pushed them out of my vagina.
Boo! Weird.
Okay, but this is a lost cause. He's hopeless.
10 years ago, I didn't care if Dwight got married or died a beet farming bachelor. But having kids makes you so soft. I used to watch Pulp Fiction and laugh, and now I'm like, that poor kid is somebody's child.
So what we learned from the video is that nonverbal messages really shows your attitude towards the conversation and how engaged you are and how interested you are in what the person has to say, such as your tone of voice, eye contact, facial expressions, and body movements. And it's a lot easier for people to tell your emotions on your face than you think they are able to. So that's why it's always important to be self-aware of your facial expressions. Usually when you're feeling a certain emotion, people can see it on your face. So culture plays a big part in communication because it kind of shows what type of people they are who are in the conversation, such as their religion, values, traditions, and rituals. Some topics may not be the best when discussed among people with conflicting views. It may not be a very constructive conversation, such as religion, for example. If a non-religious person was trying to convince a religious person that there is no God, and the religious person is trying to convince them of the opposite, both people are most likely to just be focused on their own views and they're not listening to what the other person has to say. They're listening but not, or they're hearing them but not listening. And audience is important in communication, such as the age of the audience, the educational level, and the socioeconomic status. It plays a big part in how interested in the topic the audience is, their knowledge of the topic, and the range of vocabulary that the audience understands. For example, if a doctor was talking about how they perform heart surgery and they're using a bunch of medical terms and their audience is a bunch of elementary school kids, they're not going to understand what the doctor is saying, and they're not going to stay engaged in the conversation. And that's just my source for the video clip from earlier. Thank you for listening to my presentation.